When we look at a 100-year-old home, we see beautiful craftsmanship, incredible history, and timeless character. But let's be honest, we also see steep, narrow staircases, cramped doorways, elevated porches, and a layout that's anything but accessible. There's a common assumption that you have to choose between preserving a historic home and making it functionable for a lifetime of independent living. But you don't have to choose. By combining the power of renovation loans with the principle of universal design, you can take a century old property and transform it into a safe, accessible, aging in place ready home without sacrificing an ounce of the historic soul. Universal design modifications like structural layout changes, bathroom reconfigurations, and grading adjustments can carry significantly upfront costs. Trying to pay for these out of pocket or via high interest rate credit cards often stalls a project even before it starts. That is where a renovation loan, such as an FHA 203K standard or a Fannie Mae homestyle loan, can become a game changer. These programs allow you to borrow against the future value of the home, the after repair value or ARV. The lender funds both purchase or refinance and the total cost of the accessibility upgrades all under one single low interest mortgage. This gives you the immediate capital necessary to structurally adapt an older home for long term living. Universal design is about making a home look like a medical facility. It is about making an environment inherently accessible for people of all ages and abilities. When retrofitting a historic home, we focus on three major structural areas. One, zero step entry and exterior curb appeal. Century old homes almost always feature elevated front porches with multiple steps. A renovation loan can strategically landscape, earth grading, or a wraparound porch modification to create a beautiful zero step entry that blends seamlessly with the original architecture. Number two, widening the footprint. Older homes are notoriously for narrow 24 to 20-inch doorways and tight hallways. Using a renovation loan, you can remove the non-load bearing wall to create an open concept layout and widen key doorways to at least 32 to 36 inches of clear width. Number three, main level living conversion. If the if the home only full bath and bedrooms are up a steep flight of stairs, the loan can finance converting a main floor formal dining room or parlor into a primary suite. Or you can bump out the existing footprint to add an addition either in the rear or the front of the home, or even create another story. And that could come complete with a curbless roll-in tower shower and slip-resisting flooring. So all of this, you need the right team. Merging historic preservation with structurally accessible requires specialized knowledge. To pull this one off successfully and stay within your renovation loan budget, you need the right team in your corner. You need a registered contractor, a professional who understands how to alter older frames and plaster walls safely, ensuring structural integrity while widening the space, and a knowledgeable HUD consultant. The dedicated expert is vital to help map out your project's feasibility, draft the required architectural specifications for the lender, and establish a proper contingency fund for hidden surprises of an older house when inevitably thrown your way. So a home should not have an expiration date for the people who love it. Investing into a 100-year-old home doesn't mean you have to settle for an inaccessible layout. And prioritize the future safety doesn't mean you have to buy a cookie cutter modern build. With a smart renovation loan strategy, an experienced contractor, and an expert consultant by your side. You can preserve the historic character you love while building a safe, beautiful space that support you or your loved ones for decades to come. So, you want to see how older properties can completely transform? Take a look at the quick breakdown videos, Old versus New, Part 1 and 2, to see an incredible exterior curb appeal transformation and to see how outdated space can be brought up to modern standards. Which is the biggest obstacle you see while trying to make an older historic home accessible? Let's get a discussion going in the comments below. And again, don't forget to smash that like button. Let's get the world to know more about how we can use a renovation loan to change your current space to an even better space.